So in one of the previous videos, I showed you how to create your own AIY hat for Raspberry Pi projects. So one of the main drawbacks was of the previous DIY version of AIY hat was the microphones were fixed, and also there was only one choice of audio out, and which was a mono channel, and moreover this was too big to fit for a Pi Zero board. So today in this video we'll take a look at more compact and a more modular version of custom AIY hat. So before I start, I would like to thank the sponsors of this video, GLC PCB. So they are a group who help DIY enthusiasts build projects by offering a ton of high quality PCBs for incredibly low cost, as low as $2.
Ordering PCB with GLC PCB is really easy and intuitive. Add your Gerber files, make your suitable choices down below, and once you are done customizing, you can procure PCBs for prices as low as $2.
So here is the newer version of more compact and a modular custom AIY hat that I designed. So I modified the Adafruit Perma Bonnet or Perma Proto Bonnet to allow for accommodating the EEPROM and other peripherals. So if you are wondering about the missing audio out, probably, so this is why I called this build modular. So you have a choice of using your own DAC. Say either you could use the speaker P hat from Pimeroni, and again, or you could use a Pi hat P hat B DAC from Pimeroni, and other than these you can even use your Adafruit speaker bonnet. If not, you can use your own custom designed audio DAC hat, something like this, which uses an I2S audio out coupled with an PAM 8403 amplifier. So this is the reason I called it modular. And also another advantage is, say just in case if you damage your mic, it is easy to swap the mics out and replace them. So in the previous build it was hard soldered and it was really difficult to swap out the mics just in case if you damage them. So now let us take a look at the construction of the board first. So on the right is the board without any components, and on the left is the populated board. So as you can see here, I have provided for 2 channels of microphones, and here you have the GPIO pin outs 23 and 25, which correspond to the AIY hat's push button and indicator LED respectively. And then here you have the pads for your EEPROM and the corresponding resistors, and also the right protect jumper. And here you have the 3 volt and the ground lines, and a custom zones for creating your own wiring. So this is pretty much the Adafruit Perma Proto Bonnet which I have modified. So here are the list of components that you may need for populating this board. So you need a right angle header for the microphones and the push button and the LED indicator pins, and then you need a 1x6 female headers, that is for soldering onto the mic boards, and of course then you need the EEPROM chips and the chip resistor. If you take a look at this board on a Raspberry Pi 3, it looks more compact than the previous version of the custom AIY hat. So let me just show you as to how you can set this up quickly and fast.
So the first step after inserting the hat onto the Pi is to boot the Pi. So you can use either the Raspbian Lite or the Raspbian desktop version to do this. So for those of you who are here for the first time, I have already prepared a Git page for this project. So this was the one that I prepared for the previous project, and this is still valid for this one as well. So you have the detailed instructions file in here. So the first step would be to clone the git. And then edit your boot/config.txt file. Move over down below. Here make sure that you have the I2C underscore arm equal to on enabled, I2S equal to on enabled, and SPI also enabled. And here you need to add another piece of line, which is the I2C underscore BC equal to on. If you want, you can remove the pre-existing I2S device tree overlays. So now close, exit, and choose yes to save. So after this, reboot. So next we need to move into the EEPROM utilities folder within the project directory. So use the cd command, and after that we need to make the bash file or the flasher bash file executable. So use the sudo chmod command, and this is what is the actual flashing process. Paste, press enter, and now you'll be prompted for a confirmation. Choose yes. So once you get a done message or a confirmation of writing, open the boot/config.txt again, scroll over and remove the dt param equal to I2C underscore VC equal to on. Remove that, Control X, Y, and enter. So now reboot using sudo reboot or from the menu. So the latest images of the Raspbian come with the latest Raspberry Pi kernels. So you need not install the latest kernels. See, if you are having a Jessie or any other outdated versions of Raspbian, then you need to update and install your latest Raspbian kernels. So otherwise, if you are using the Raspbian stretch, you can just ignore the step number 5. Okay, so next step will install the audio scripts. Move over to the audio configuration and scripts directory, and then make the I2S installer executable. And after that, we'll install the scripts. Okay, so now if you take a look into the boot/config, you will have the device tree overlay for Google Voice had written. So as it is, the changes do not take effect immediately. So now reboot.
So now if you run a speaker test, you should hear the audio out from the hat. So this shows that our hat is working fine. So I have already installed the Google Assistant on the Pi. So let us quickly run the Google Assistant and check the hat. Hey Google, what is the time now?
It's 3:38.
So the microphone is also working well. Hey Google, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Anything I can help with?
No, nothing much. Thank you. So as you can see, the mic is also working perfectly fine, and you also have the audio out also working fine. So one thing that you should notice, the audio out is not hot pluggable, which means you just cannot swap the hat out and replace it with another hat. So for this, you need to shut down the Pi, replace the hat and boot it up again. So let me quickly shut down the Pi, change the hat, and let's run the assistant again.
Hi.
Hey Google, set the volume to maximum. Hey Google, what is the time now?
It's 3:45.
So again, the mic is working, the DAC is also working. So this is the main advantage of having this hat. The DAC out is really modular, so you can use it for a varied number of projects. So in this case, I have demonstrated it with a Pi 3, but this was mainly designed with a Pi 0 or a Pi 0W in mind. Hey Google, how are you today?
I'm feeling pretty chill. Since the weather is cooling down in many parts of the country, it's a good time to stay warm indoors and dig up some fun winter facts. I learned that the record for the largest snowflake is 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick.
Say, and just in case if you want to use the additional stuff that comes with these hats, like the push buttons or the LEDs, so you can always find the associated Git uh, with the Pimeroni or say Adafruit or whoever designs these hats. So they always have an Git which outlines the codes to use the additional stuff that comes with the hat, especially the LEDs and the push buttons. So you can install those things alone separately, and you can use all the features of this DAC. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So I hope that you really find this video useful, informative and helpful. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye bye.